And while the community begins to mourn with the families of those lost, others are beginning the task of starting over. 13 News Side's Tanner Holbrook and Chief Meteorologist Samantha Jacks have been in the hardest hit neighborhood since 5 a.m. today, and they spoke with people who have come to start cleanup efforts. Sam, Tanner, what can you tell us?
Yeah, hey, good afternoon, Elena. So we are actually inside one of the heaviest damaged homes here that is still standing. And I want to put that caveat out there. This one is still standing, but heavily damaged along Prairie Rose Lane. Again, right at that intersection of Tuttle Road. And this is that neighborhood that was absolutely wiped out by that tornado on Friday. You could see inside what's left of this home. About 72 hours ago, just a little more than that, this was somebody's home, and now it is no longer going to be that here in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, and the owner that we spoke to says it's by the grace of God that he's living. He went outside, heard the tornado warning, beautiful sunny afternoon, he said, and then it was just a look down the road that he saw the tornado headed towards him. He barely got to the bottom step of his stairs, seeking shelter from the storm, and came up to this destruction. Now, inside this home, there are things that were not in his home. Couches that he doesn't recognize, pillows that he doesn't recognize, things in rooms that weren't there. You can see the roof blown off the top, windows blown out the sides. This all a result of those 160-mile-per-hour wind gusts embedded with that, as of right now, EF3 rated tornado. Tanner, we know that this was one of the strongest tornadoes to have occurred in over 40 years, 48 years to be exact, since the last time we've seen a tornado of this magnitude in the state of Michigan. The earliest EF3 tornado leaving behind destruction like this. Devastating. We are so happy he's here to live to tell the tale, and we're going to have that full story coming up tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we were talking to Mike and his family. They have 4 pets that live in this house, and just within the last 24 hours, they were able to find that last kitten. It's actually still in the house. They're trying to coax it out of the house just because of how scary this was. So you see the living room damage. You said those 160-mile-per-hour winds did all of this, and you're exactly right. But come over here into the kitchen as you step over this side, and you can just see what's left of their belongings in this kitchen, just absolutely tattered as you move through the home. I mean, yes, you can still tell that somebody at one point lived here, but right now it is just a mangled mess. And right now we are happy to say that the family is here on property. Their next steps moving forward will be to work with an insurance adjuster and try to get the necessary things that they need to be able to move forward, either tear this down, rebuild, or move on completely. But again, this is one of the, I would say,
the epicenter of the damage. I mean, this truly is. It was nearly a 4-mile-long path, but this neighborhood, this area, the hardest hit.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Elena, we'll go ahead and send it back to you. Just one of the many examples of just the destruction that we've seen here. And trust me, there are other homes here that are completely leveled. This home, not as badly damaged, but still damaged nonetheless. We'll send it back to you, Elena.